I like to get high. I had an 11-inch. I shoot all over the place. Is it smaller than yours? Who made the goddamn thing? I like the dark meat. She likes the white. I went to cockfights. I can tell you exactly how long it is. I measured it against a wall. I told you the only complaint I had about yours, I thought it was a little small. I just got a shipment of drugs, and I'm shooting. I like Coke. When they gave me the semen exam, you couldn't even bend over in the thing.
Why would you want to bend over in a submarine?
And he's gone. It was more like a big bush. My wife called me on the phone and I didn't recognize the ring. I didn't know what was happening. It looked like maybe it's working. Well, I didn't pick up the phone because I don't even know how. As usual, James can't shut the hell up. I got it on the bed now, though. I got it 1 foot from me right here next to me. I'm touching it right now. I'm inquisitive about this. What, on a black person, what does a bruise look like? I've got to put this bottle back in the refrigerator.
I think I can ever duplicate that again. I've tried a couple of times over the years, but it's been a while, but I think I'll get back in the kitchen. What the hell?
Don't burn the goddamn plate. Well, I got Brian's QSL card here. My wife found it.
Oh. Did she ask, why is this faggot sending you stuff?
Yeah, it's a picture of him down at the seashore in almost a Speedo bathing suit right at the water's edge. Trying to figure out where it is, and I'm thinking it's right at the foot of Long Beach, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's got to definitely be the gayest QSL card in your collection.
I think he sent one to you. He sent 2 of them, he said that morning. He sent one to me and I think one to you. So you might look in your mail chute.
Yeah, I got it a few weeks ago.
I think I did too. I just didn't touch the mail when my wife was gone for 2 weeks. I just let it all collect out there.
Well, Brian likes to touch the mail.
So many times the mail is nothing but bad news. I got to where I just don't like to brush against it. I don't want to do it. Let Buzz come over and do it for me. Did I say I'm AA6TN?
About the time you did the warning on the sand and your knees got all bloody, what did you use then?
Nothing. I was in San Felipe. We did just about everything you can do on the beach that day. That was kind of fun. The problem was I was too drunk, which is those days pretty routine. So was she.
What are you saying? You felt you got a bit of whiskey dick and you couldn't perform?
No, I could, but I couldn't get off.
Did you wear her out?
I don't know about that, but she had a good time. Anyway, we eventually, you were just wearing trunks to start with. I was, and she, had a typical bathing suit on. It was late at night, and we were walking along the beach. Well, went down to Norris for breakfast. Haven't done that for a while. Not so easy anymore. And a little bigger, better. Over easy. Hash browns. sourdough toast, white country gravy, eggs over easy, coffee, black. It's the way I drink it. I like my coffee like I like my women. That's tied up in a gunny sack on Juan Del Vez's donkey's shoulders.
I didn't know you liked black women.
You didn't let me finish, asshole, because I explained that.
I can see he's going to have a problem stripping those two wires. I mean, how long has it been?
Who cares? What's the rush?
Well, I want to see how it works. And, maybe I'll end up buying one or two. And why would you call somebody an asshole? I don't call you an asshole.
You asked me a question concerning what I said, but I was trying to finish it, but you talk right over me, asshole.
Yikes.
Do it for about an hour. That's what it takes to cook an artichoke. I don't do the butter thing on artichokes. I like the mayonnaise, salt and pepper. That's it.
I don't put any salt and pepper. You don't need salt and pepper, but and I like mayonnaise, and then once in a while I like a little bit of butter. So some I dip in butter, and some I dip in some I put in mayonnaise. But tonight I made a little dish of butter and a little dish of mayonnaise.
What's your mayonnaise? Tell me what the first three letters of that word are.
Well, it would be M-A-Y.
How do you pronounce M-A-Y?
A?
Mayonnaise is the name of the word. It's not mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise. It starts with M-A-Y.
Yeah, I know that.
I just want you to not only know it, but understand it.
Mayonnaise, and I like both.
This is KK6PIP. KK6PIP. So let's move to 260. How about 260? Over.
I can't do that frequency. I don't know what 260 is. Are you saying 146? 260? I don't have that frequency in memory, and I have to get out the manual to figure out how to do it.
This is Ken, KK6PIP. I received some signal, but the signal was too weak. I can copy very little. Over.
You said move to 260. Say the whole frequency from start to finish.
So let's move to 260. How about 260? Over.
If 260 isn't enough, say the whole frequency. Say all of it.
KK6PIP again. Terry, signal too weak. Cannot copy much. Over.
Okay. Well, I guess you're not making it good enough. But 260 isn't enough. I need to hear the whole frequency and need to hear all of it.
Terry, somebody is mimicking my voice. Over.
Well, that happens all the time out here. You have to get used to it. There's all kinds of people that's going to cause interference. That's just kind of how it works. So nothing I can do about that. But if you would say the whole frequency, that would be very helpful.
So let's move to 260. How about 260? Over.
You insist on saying only 260. That doesn't tell me enough. I need to hear all the frequency, the whole thing.
Hello.
You know, I've said this before out here, but all those things like shit on the shingle and the rest of them, I liked them all.
Yeah, like spam in a can?
Shit in the shingle, foreskins on toast, horse cock, all of them.
That's a DVR if I ever heard one. Cue the DVR.
I've heard that DVR so many times I don't care anymore.
Copy. Well, we call it horse tong out here. Horse tongs, Terry. You know, horse tongs? They kind of remind me of a station master, you know?
Yeah, I guess you were referring to the one I said was referred to as horse cock. What it was is a sausage, and it was about 5 inches in diameter, brown. And I forget, it was pretty long, and they used to cut off a sizable slab and give that to you. But I thought it was pretty good. Foreskins on toast, of course, was, what do you call that? Very common thing. Chip beef on toast. When you cock a slide gun, when you run the slide back and it cocks the hammer's supposed to stay back.
I like when you say cock, Terry.
Well, you're a faggot.
That was great.
It doesn't matter to James. I'm not suggesting that being jammed out is his preference. It's not. But to James, the most important thing is to be star of the show at all costs. And that's all that's important to him.
Well, Squeaky's gonna butt suck him and fix him of that problem.
You are so full of crap. You just come stock pissing people off. I reiterate, the discussion here tonight is you're so stupid. You just don't get the big picture. How about shoving it? Don't talk to me anymore. I know what the hell you're doing. I wasn't even talking to you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I can't stand you. We've probably done it about 12 times so far, and I've only seen maybe out of those 12 times 2 females. So they're mostly guys, and they're young guys. They're the very people you'd expect.
Like Mexicans and Negroes?
I haven't seen any Negroes. There's been some dark guys. I'm not sure if they're Mexican or not, but I don't care what they are.
So what pronoun do you identify as?
Exigent.
Exigent, thank you.
Gent. There's an N in there. Exigent.
Oh, well. We have to spell it before I'll get it.
Do you think his spelling's any better than his ability to read?
I can't understand.
You've heard him go through that poetry, kind of, right? Where he stumbles and stutters.
I have a theory on that. I think he reads as well as anybody else. What he fails to do is rehearse. You gotta rehearse.
Rehearse what? He has no show.
He's talking about when he does his poetry stuff in shabby. I've chastised him for that. Might even some of it be acceptable if he could read the goddamn stuff, and you learn about how to read it by reading it. In a word, rehearsing.
You think practice would help him?
That's what the word means. Practice and rehearse are the same goddamn thing. Jeez, you drive me crazy.
Yeah, we don't need you to stroke out here, dude.
That was easy.
You can't let these blockheads get to you there, Terry.
Can't speak the language out here. Just looking it up now to see if that's true.
What, the definition of practice?
He wants to know if rehearsing and practice are the same thing or not.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, yeah. So don't come down so hard until you're right.
I am right. The stuff that hams use from the get-go is stuff they still use. And if there was a reason for code then there's a reason for code now. AA6TN.
How do they send code in a submarine if they're underwater?
I don't know what that has to do with it.
Well, it was a question.
I don't know. I guess they send it, they've got these big copper-coated areas under the sea where they can run their systems at very low frequency. I don't know anything about that stuff.
Well, you should.
I should? Okay.
Yes, I can send and receive Morse Code. It's been so many years, but I still know it. I could still send it, still receive it. Yeah. But it's been a long time.
Well, let's start right from the beginning. First of all, you can't even say the name correctly. It isn't Morse Code. It's Morse. M-O-R-S-E. It's not M-O-R-R-I-S. It's Morse Code.
And you probably wonder if I give a shit.
Well, I know you don't. That's obvious. But, like I said, you not only can't send the code, you can't even say the word right.
No, Terry, why you even say stuff that you have not a clue what you're saying?
I have a clue.
Well, you mentioned that, or said that I can't send and receive code, and that's just not true. Caruso for mayor.
Everybody doesn't live in the city you do, stupid. Mayor for you isn't mayor for me.
Huh. So you're going to vote for Bass?
He did. You didn't. Did you just hear what I said? Your mayor is like of your city. Only you live in your city. I don't, and all the other people you're talking to don't.
Oh, yeah, but you're a senile old man. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well then I guess it's up to you to explain it to me, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how mayor works.
Well, Caruso is Democrat. I am Republican, but I'll vote for whoever I think is the right person.
That has nothing to do with it. The issue here is you're talking about the mayor of the city. and only you live in that city.
And you don't live in that city?
No, I don't. I live in Costa Mesa. It's a different city, stupid.
Terry. Don't get him going. He's talking about an L.A. mayor when that fucking retard doesn't even live in L.A. He's just spinning you up. Stand by there, Jimmy.
So I don't call Darren stupid.
Yeah, but Darren's not stupid. See, that's why you don't do that.
I didn't know I was so stupid.
Well, now you do.
What a horse's ass. Jesus, senile old man. Jesus.
Spreads that jackass all around.
No wonder his wife left for 3 weeks. Well, I'm just trying to join the group with you guys taking pictures of your steaks. I mean, really? Are you going to take pictures of your mashed potatoes, too?
Well, you want to know why Terry don't give a fuck about communicating with you?
Because he's a senile old fuck that's lost it. He's the one that started it tonight by saying, "You stupid." I don't call him stupid.
Okay, here it is right here, right in my face. It says here on Google, what does Epicurean mean? It says in modern popular usage, an Epicurean is a connoisseur of the arts, of life, and of the refinements of the sensual pleasures. That includes food. It says here down towards the bottom, and the enjoyment especially of good food and drink. Stupid. Hey, I was looking for you earlier, but you got away, Jack. You still there?
Yeah, unfortunately, Jack is still here. I kind of wish he wasn't here, but he is still here.
I haven't heard him. I went up to McDonald's, got 2 egg McMuffins, or sausage McMuffin with egg, and 1 blueberry muffin and a tall coffee. Actually, there's a definition between idiot. There's a definition of idiot, and then the other one is imbecile. I used to know the difference. I don't anymore. Which one of those are you? That is funnin'. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do.
Talking to me, stupid. Yeah, I do.
No, I'm not talking to you, stupid. You're a faggot, and the other guy isn't. I prefer to talk to him. Then hand right now, extra firm. Okay, here comes the big one. The diameter of your forearm, about 6 inches long. It was dynamite. Well, I always go in the back door. Well, I can stick anything I want in there, and that's what I did. Yeah, we didn't do it because it was easy. We did it because it was hard. Well, I just laid here and waited for him to come. It took a while, and not much spritz came out, but I saw him pull it out. He was really good. So much for the in and out. I have a 9+. Baby, let me bang your box. I have the box in my hand. Now take your clothes off and get ready. Meat. It's what's for dinner. I'm holding it right now. It's a 9+. That's probably too big for you. Anyway, I got the sausage right in my hand right now. Extra firm. Yeah, it is kind of big. I shoot all over the place. Okay, here comes the big one. Well, I can stick anything I want in there, and that's what I did. I have trouble getting into it. I got to lift one leg up to get in there. And remember how tight everything was. Astroglide. Astroglide. I banged it. That's what I did. Well, I always go in the back door. It's in the trunk, by the way. gave it a little workout. They actually bumped up against it, just touched it, and then pushed it in. I had the really juicy stocks. I just went too far. I like to go between 6 and 7. It gets you off? Yeah. Damn, it's good.
Yeah, it's good, Terry.
Mike, did you ever have to stand for a short arm inspection?
Wait. Oh, fuck. Now he's going to get fucking a hard-on and want to know more fucking about it.
Well, exactly. I mean, you brought it up, or Terry brought it up. So, I mean, what is short arm inspection for us non-military people?
God, he's already brought it up. He's aroused.
Everybody gets in line, and there's a guy sitting in a chair, kind of chair like what do you call those chairs? Play poker, you sit on folding chairs. He'd be sitting there, and he'd be a corpsman, and he'd walk out and show him your unit and milk it back. And they used to say every single time they would catch 1 or 2 people at least. If there was any kind of discharge, you were caught.
Wait, they're milking your unit?
That's it. It's called short arm inspection. Those are the official words. I did that easy 3-4 times.
5 guys?
You just open the fly. It wasn't that kind of deal. It wasn't a queer thing. Who's going to tell you all this stuff if I don't?
But Roger's playing with himself while you tell him that. You understand that too, right?
I hope not.
Hey, good morning, Terry.
Hey, just got back from North. This is 4 in a row. I'm running a streak.
Walk so you don't fall down and hurt yourself.
That's it. 4 times successfully.
Oh, that's good. That's good. 4 successful trips. Now that things are changing, the world's slowly coming back to normal, have you considered forgiving your waitress?
I've considered it because she gave me some help the other day when I almost had a fist fight at the cash register. I think I've divined why they don't give you, the waiter and waitress doesn't give you the Oldo discount. They let the cash register person do it. And I think because when you press the button and say put 20%, it's before the senior discount. And I think that's why they do that.
You probably look too young for the senior discount. So why did you almost get in a fist fight at the register?
As usual, the waiter didn't put the 20% discount on there. And the guy did the cash register receipt, and he did it so fast that I didn't catch him till it was over. And I said, "Did you give me the senior discount?" And he proceeds to give me his life history instead of a yes or no answer. So it proceeded from there. When he finally told me no, I said, "We'll fix it." And he made a big scene. It was too late. It was a done deal. And by then, that waitress that I blackballed came up. She follows me around now. It came up and said, "I'll fix it," and 2 seconds, and she did. All they had to do is void the transaction and redo it. But this asshole wouldn't do that.
Hey, well, kudos to her. Well, I'm glad she was able to step in and help. And she also, her section is where you'd like to sit, right?
Yes. Yeah, I may have to revisit that deal. Anyway, then the manager came up and he knows about it. Anyway, that guy probably got a few demerits.
This is K6CMF on frequency. I got to try one of those, I got to try a competition 22 pistol at shooting range a while back. And they're cool looking. They look like a little ray gun, and they're kind of colorful. You can get like a red, blue color and stuff. And it's got a little small, tiny red dot there at the, up on the...
A small, tiny signal?
Up on the Picatinny rail. That thing was so fun. So the guy puts a little small...
Picatinny rail?
Picatinny?
Talked a long time and haven't said what it is yet.
Competition 22 pistol.
Who made the goddamn thing?
Smith & Wesson? I don't know. It was competition. You look it up online. Just look up competition 22 pistol, and they're really cool looking.
Who made it, motherfucker?
All right, hang on. I got a little page here that I got saved. Hang on.
It was a competition, all right?
It's like coming home and saying I bought a new car to the wife. And she, what'd you get? No.
Let's see, Ruger. Mostly Rugers I'm seeing in here. Google that. 22 competition pistol. They're pretty cool looking, and they're funny. So the guy had on this, you put the cardboard thing out there. This is the indoor range. Put the cardboard thing on there, and he had 6 different small targets. They were like the size of a softball, maybe. And the game was to unload 10 rounds, bam, 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 and do is you can nail that target every time.
You do that again?
So you just go bam, 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 and you nail that target every time. And
you talk 5 minutes and you never said a thing.
Yeah, it's all over the target, but it never misses the target, and it's 50 yards out. It's pretty freaking cool.
Terry, you're getting pretty critical.
All I wanted to know was the name of it.
Yeah, most of these are Rugers. Just go to Google Images. There's a whole bunch of them in there.